Good evening, everybody. I'm too loud, as usual. I'm Harry T, and this is the Trop 10 countdown from right here in Islamorada, Florida. And out my window is a beautiful scene from here on the Bayside. This studio is going to be conducting a countdown tonight. Thanks to our sponsors and our supporters. We're going to be conducting a countdown for the Trop 40 list, from the list of the Trop 40 and the programming of Radio A1A. We're going to be choosing those that have chosen to make videos, music videos. And we didn't actually choose them. We line them up according to the votes by the people in the Trop 10 countdown vote. It's a poll that goes out, and it's on the site of radioa1a.com, and it's on our vote site. So we share that right after this with the chart tonight. There are 10, a new list of songs of a top 10 in the music video world of tropical music. Whew, I hope I'm not confusing you too much. The people vote, we count them, we line them up. Some people vote for music videos. We can't use those. They have to be actually produced edited videos. Secondly, the number one song is One for Once, just once. It's King for the Day or Week. So our next king will reign until next Wednesday night at 7 o'clock when I announce the new top 10 of the Trop 10 countdown. This is Americana music, and it's tropical Americana, which consists of trop rock, coastal Americana, good deal of, that Gulf and Western style, country leaning style, just a little bit. Reggae, calypso, island music, all comes into play in the styles, in the many styles that we call tropical Americana music. Now, do you have to be in the United States of America to do Americana music? Of course not. There are a tremendous number of people throughout the world that love Americana music because it's very popular. And tropical Americana is being discovered in Italy, Germany, England, the Ukraine, Russia, the Saudi Arabia. Believe it or not, yes, people sneak around on the internet there and listen to music. But my name's Harry T, and I used to do the Trop 40 countdown every Sunday at noon. Now Lyle and Sonia do that very well, by the way. And lots of things are happening in the world of streaming right now. As a matter of fact, here we are streaming with you this afternoon. And we're going to go right to our number 10 song in the Trop 40 countdown. This young lady was interviewed by us, Radio A1A, at Pit Stop 1 in Port Richey, and she was a dear. And by the end of the day, she had a trail of young men following her. But she's also a very, very established talent, singer, songwriter, guitar player. Here she is, Aubrey Willett. And some people call it Willette from the French side. But it's number 10 this week, and it's better on a beach.
Some sweet serenity. He up and left me some
That was Aubrey Willette, and she is a genuine talent, no doubt. I'm Harry T. This is the Top 10 Countdown. Yeah, pick on, boys. I got a good band tonight. We send out the poll tonight and the chart, so stand by, everyone. This is Tropical Americana music videos by independent singer-songwriters right here, and this is the Top 10 as chosen by the voters in our Top 10 Tropical Americana Top 10 Countdown poll. As you can see, I'm having a really good time because music is something I've lived my life around, with, for, and a lot of the people who watch our shows and listen to Radio A1A, where this music is programmed to go 24/7, a lot of people are just starting to discover and get involved with tropical Americana music, trop rock music, and so forth. I spoke to someone for an hour on the phone yesterday, a young lady who's considering doing a house concert. I talked far too long, but she was doing it for the music, not for the money. Most of the house concert people are like that. So thank you very much for all you do, all of you folks that do house concerts. We really, really appreciate it. Sometimes we are lucky enough to get to come along and broadcast them. Let's go to number 9. Yes. Number 9 is Ranger Dan. He's a true state of Florida park ranger at John Pennekamp State Park in Key Largo. Just as you come in Key Largo, on the left, on the ocean side, is one of the most remarkable parks in all of the United States. You can snorkel, you can swim on a sandy beach, you can cruise, you can sail, you can camp, you can, it's an awesome place. John Pennekamp is just, it's a vacation destination dream, I'll tell you. Here's number 9, and Ranger Dan, he works there, and you meet him if you go to John Pennekamp State Park. This is called Castles in the Sand.
Sits in the corner, drinking her glass of wine. She looks at her watch, she really got plenty of time. As the sun sets into the sea, somewhere in the Florida Keys, slowly her cares fade away. Where she used to have true love, she was too young to know. As she closes her eyes, dreams she never let go. As the sun sets into the sea, somewhere in the Florida Keys, slowly the sun fades away. Why do we make all these plans to watch them wash away with the sand, waiting for some kind of sign? Instead we're just losing our minds. So dream, all you dreamers, make all your plans. Just don't tell your hearts your castles are made of sand. Well, I dreamed it of being a star. I got tired of living inside of my car, so I learned to love by side. Instead, I'm just losing my mind. So dream, oh you dreamers, make all your plans. Just don't tell your hearts your castles are made of sand. Now I play at this bar for tips on Thursday, even though my ship long since sailed away. And the sun sets into the sea somewhere in the Florida Keys. Slowly my cares fade away as the sun sets into the sea somewhere in the Florida Keys. Slowly my cares fade away, fade away.
Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the weekly Trop10 video countdown from the studios of Radio A1A. I'm Harry T, and we're going to keep on counting them down, but right now, this is one of our sponsors. He has what's called the Health Genie. And on the front of Radio A1A's site is a place that you can go get tested for free to see how you're doing. Now, I'm not telling you it's that kind of test, but it's a good test, and it's free, and it's an app for your health, everyone. This is our studio tonight. Hello, everyone, on YouTube and on our pay-per-view channel, which is now free for those who would like to go check it out at musiccloudmedia.com. We're going to be doing some more exciting events, and boy, Randy Seymour stepped up to the microphone, stepped up to the cameras. He stepped up, I'm telling you. That is a man and a half when it comes to singing a song and writing and doing the things he does. He is such a talent. But thank you for all that joined our pay-per-view. Many of you did, and At this point in time, we have no complaints, no problems with payment. So this one went well, everyone. Went very well. Here is that promised commercial. This is David, the voice of David Hartman, our travel guy, doing the commercial for Dale Clemens and Healthcare News and Health Gene.
To describe your symptoms with no smart trees or drop-down menus that force self-diagnosis. Health Genie System Checker provides an avenue to early healthcare engagement.
We'd also like to thank Chip Bell, our sponsor, and he is the author of the Jake Sullivan series of books. Jake Sullivan series is a kind of a mystery series set in the tropics to the title of a Jimmy Buffett song. www.chipbellauthor.com. Nobody does wwws anymore, but I like the way that sounds. chipbellauthor.com. Good friend, too. Also, remember David Hartman, Fantastic Endeavors. He's a luxury travel advisor, and we do his show on on Mondays at 2 o'clock. And next Monday, we'll be doing the show. Then the following, we're going to do an actual Memorial Day show live from from the Bug Pub, I do believe. We're going to do that and the Florida Keys real estate guy right there as they do what's called a soft opening. And the Florida Keys, the Bug Pub right there at the Rain Barrels. It's the place where you see the gigantic lobster right there. Her name, Betsy. Oh, man. We are having a great putting together these programming playlists. Dewey and myself and some others have been talking. Lyle, of course. Gosh, he comes across a ton of your good music, and thank you so much. But the playlists are put together, just about weekly. We're working on 3 or 4 new types of things that we're looking at, and as tropical music moves along the course that it's going to take. In this event, though, we're taking a course virtually. We're streaming to you this music right here. And why don't we go to number 8? You're going to remember back in late February and the 1st of March, it was an event called Music on the Bay, raising money for the Shriners Hospitals for Children. Tampa Bay Parrot Heads were partying with a purpose. And folks, this guy, Mr. Don Middlebrook, is one of the big reasons that has been a success since the beginning. I think he's only done 7 of the 9, but of the music's on the Bay. But in the beginning, they were a lot smaller than they are now. Now thousands of people enjoy Music on the Bay, and this is Jumpstart, that was written in honor of this year's Music on the Bay. It's number 8 in our Trop 10 countdown.
Town, big sound, drop rock, big hearts, be kind, unwind. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Big town, big sound, drop rockin', big hearts, be kind, rewind. Catch the wave, music on the bay. Catch the wave, music on the bay. Every year spring gets a jump start. Tampa Bay opens up its big heart. Party with all my friends, we're the friendship never ends. Oh, 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 let's do it again. Big town, big sound, drop rock, big hearts, be kind, unwind. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Big town, big sound, drop rockin', big hearts, be kind, rewind. Catch the wave, music on the bay. Catch the wave, music on the bay. From the beach you can hear them sing. Helping the kids is their thing. It's music night and day, a panoramic holiday. Oh, 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 music on the bay. Sip. Hey, parrot heads, what time is it? Don't need to ask. Raise your glass. Think quick. It's time for a team drink. Big town, big sound. Drop rock, big hearts. Be kind, unwind. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Big town, big sound, drop rockin', big hearts, be kind, rewind. Catch the wave, music on the bay. Catch the wave, music on the bay. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Catch the wave, music on the bed.
Oh, Don Middlebrook, you are something, man. And by the way, you can get Don Middlebrook's music. People are buying it right now. RadioA1A.com has a page, has a music store page, and Don Middlebrook is selling his music right there. You can buy all of Don Middlebrook's 10 previous albums, not Jumpstart. Jumpstart's $9.99, but the previous 10 albums are on sale, all for $50. The entire library of Don Middlebrook up until last year for $50? Come on. Ooh, goodness, I'm telling you. Well, see, we're having a good time mixing the music for you tonight in the order that the voters chose it in our Top 10 music video poll. And this is our number 7 song this week. And the A1A Media Network, in conjunction with Tough Duck Music, MJ Wicker, songwriter and performer, this is Key Largo. Number 7 in the Top 10 countdown for this week ending, May the 20th, 2020.
Johnny ain't a mailman anymore. Took his 36 years and he closed that door. He's living in retirement, starting over again. Johnny and Judy, they got a brand new plan. They're going where the sun is shining, the fish are jumping, the bugs are crawling, and the beer is always cold in Key Largo, in Key Largo. He's living in a house on stilts, overlooking the bay. Drinking coffee on the balcony, a big blue heron starts his day. Nothing but clear water as far as he can see. He knows it ain't heaven, but it sure feels like it could be. Where the sun is shining, the fish are jumping, the bugs are crawling, and the beer is always cold in Key Largo, in Key Largo. Let's go. Sweet Judy Brown Eyes, she's always by his side. Fish are grilling and it sure smells good tonight. Captain Morgan and Johnny, well, they're sitting on the dock out back, watching the sun go down. Man, it don't get better than that. Where
Michael Marinelli is probably one of the most professional realtors to ever make the Florida Keys his home. He is known as the real estate conch, just like that crustacean out there on our coral reefs, the conch. He is a tough conch too. He can find the deals and he can sell your house here in the Florida Keys faster, easier, more professional, and for more than is even possible. Michael Marinelli, the real estate conch. Oh, I don't know if you could hear me over that. I'm sorry. I'm still developing these studio techniques here with video. An old radio guy doing a video show. But I think it's good though, because these tropical video artists they need a place to have these things shown specially to people who would appreciate them, and that's a tropical group of people. Once again, Michael Marinelli is really the kind of guy that you want to give a telephone call to. When you see his phone number right there, let me tell you something. He knows the best fishing holes and the best places to get lobster. I'm telling you, you need to keep his number if you're coming to the Keys. I'm Harry T. This is the Trop 10 countdown for May the 20th, 2020. And this year's flying by, and we're going to be having some parties here pretty soon. Like I said, we're going to do a soft opening of the Bug Pub on Memorial Day. Yes, a week from Monday. We're going to try to have everybody there. I'll be here in the studio, streaming it virtually, so that they can relax and enjoy their day there and have some fun all day long, all afternoon, on Memorial Day at the Bug Pub. This is a Trop 10 countdown, the top 10 of a Tropical Americana music video selection, voted on in a poll by voters all over the world. Hundreds and hundreds of voters. We haven't hit 1,000 voters yet, and we have a very small inventory of tropical videos. So if you have some more videos that you would like to send our way, we're only going to run these things as they reach number one. It can be number one once, and then it's off the poll charts. It's off the charts, but it made it to the top, and that's how we're going to do it, so that we're not repeating videos each week. Plus, we have decided to only include one video per person in the top 10 each week. Our chief engineer, Dewey Engstrom, suggested that to keep the show interesting, that each individual Trop 10 video artist, singer-songwriter, should promote one video in this poll. And we will keep a lot of videos in the poll. All of your videos will stay in the poll so that you can have it there available for voting when you make number one. We're going to make it Oh, wow. Boy, I really like this new situation where you don't have to shave. I mean, I had one to start with, but look at this thing. Looks like Moses or something. This is the Top 10 Countdown. Let's go to number 6. Number 6 is a young man that I have not had the pleasure of meeting yet. His music was sent to me by Welvis. Yeah, old Welvis from Nashville, Tennessee sent me the music. And he sent it to us, and it went into the Top 40, and nothing happened. And Welvis wrote me, he said, "What happened? Why didn't it make number 1?" I said, "Did you tell anybody to vote for it where it was?" Oh, okay. Oh, man. But in this case, Timothy Craig came along with his music, and then he sent his video. He also sent another video or two. Excellent song. This one is called State Line, and it is number 6 in our Top 40 countdown. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Timothy Craig.
I wanna be surrounded by a starlit night, shine like a diamond when it's held just right. Taking in that ocean breeze really gets me high. You see, I save my money like a man with a plan, just to get these toes in the sand. Southbound 75, running down the road, we're in overdrive. For now I'll just close my eyes, I leave it all behind. But wake me at the state line with the heat of the sunshine. Let me cleanse my soul in the Gulf of Mexico. Away from the cold winds, heading south with some old friends. Gonna find some place to lay this body down. No more 9 to 5, cause my work week's done. I'll have it made in the shade, I'll be soaking up the sun. I can almost smell the oil all over my skin. You know there ain't no place that I'd rather be, and you won't find anyone happier than me. I can't wait for this getaway to begin. Are things really as they seem? Or could this all be a dream? So wake me at the state line with the heat of the sunshine. Let me cleanse my soul in the Gulf of Mexico. Away from the cold winds, heading south with some old friends. Gonna find some place to lay this body down.
Well, we're just about halfway there now, folks. We're on number 5 in our Trop 10 countdown. Trop 10, Trop 10. I've got to get used to saying that. I said Trop 40 for 4 years. Every Sunday. Oh, am I complaining? Are you kidding me? Tropical music. Great tropical drinks. And great tropical music. Did I mention that? Oh my gosh. Good people too. This is the A1A Media Network YouTube channel. Also broadcasting and streaming clearly on musiccloudmedia.com. And enjoying the studios of Radio A1A in Islamorada, Florida, right here. Y'all know that little radio station, don't you? Listen right here. No, I'm not drunk. Oh my God, look in my eyes and tell me I'm drunk. Come on. Let me see you. I will be by midnight, probably. Celebrating this wonderful Trop 10, of course. And listening to Radio A1A 24/7. That's what I do. I don't listen to anything else. So if you don't send it to me, I don't hear it. If you don't send it to Lyle Wilson, if you don't tune into your show and pay attention to what he's doing, and all the other folks that are hanging around the studios and the virtual Radio A1A programming. Dr. Bob McClellan in Marathon, Florida, high atop his penthouse there, doing the news every day. I hope y'all are enjoying that. I do. He's funny. Let me take you to someone that I feel like that everybody needs to know this man if you ever come to the Florida Keys. His name is Michael Marinelli. Here he is, right here. And this is one of his productions right here. And just want you to listen to the music and look at the lovely pictures of the Florida Keys. We open June 1st, 2020. Yes, indeed. Michael Marinelli has decided that he is going to be a strong supporter of the Trop 10 Countdown every Wednesday night. As a matter of fact, he may come on virtually with us and help us count this down sometime. But Michael's been very important to Radio A1A. He was our first sponsor long ago, and he undoubtedly has a PhD in real estate, folks. Actually, he grew up in Miami real estate, which when he came down to the Keys, he was like a 7-foot center, and everybody else was just dribbling. Oh, man. But that's what makes it personal about Radio A1A and the people that support all of our media. I'm telling you, they're very special people. And Michael doesn't just contribute, his sponsorship funding. He contributes his artistic abilities. The man used to work for, what was that record company? Capitol Records, I think he was with at one point in time. Very good singer himself. So those are the kind of people we are attracting in our group to put together, that when you want to do something special, you call on us. We'll have somebody to answer that question. Real estate, travel, entertainment, music, media. Let's go to our next song in the Trop 40 Countdown. This gentleman happens to have been the entertainer on the Radio A1A Cruise to Paradise. All of the Radio A1A people were just enamored by John Baldwin, man. Wow, man, you're a trop rocker. He said, yeah, I know Harry from a long time ago, yeah, but I've been stuck on this cruise ship for years. I don't know. But John is more than your average cruise ship picker. You'll see right here. It's number 5 this week, Sun Time Away, from the album Kiss the Sunrise, by John Baldwin. You go to www.johnbaldwinmusic.com to find his music. Here's number 5.
I'm living my sunshine. I'm digging on good vibes with the ocean in my mind. Sunshine. Sun, with the sunshine on my face, sun time away, someone to help me come undone, some beach time therapy, sun time away, and that sun time away, come undone, maybe we'll stay, just let them find us passed out on the beach, laying in the sun, with the ocean breeze. Sun, west, and house, Sunday, sometime away. We need to play in the sun with our beach chairs in the sand. Sometime away. Just a short walk from the pier where they have our snacks and beer. Sometime away in that sun. Sometime away, come on down, baby, we'll stay. Just let them find us passed out on the beach, laying in the sun, with the ocean breeze. Sun west and house Sunday, sometime away. I'm digging on good vibes. I can hear the waves go crashing in my dreams. I'm soaking up a good life in a tropical paradise, with the ocean in my mind. Sometime away, come on down, maybe we'll stay. Just let them find us passed out on the beach, laying in the sun with the ocean breeze. Sun west and house Sunday, sometime away. Come on down, maybe you'll stay. Just let them find us passed out on the beach, laying in the sun. Sun west and house Sunday, you know I'm gonna stay. The sunshine on my face. sometime away.
Goodness. And you could relax and just enjoy yourself more than you should if you get involved, if you go into these videos as deeply as I've seen them. My goodness, John Baldwin, great job. But if you work on a cruise ship and see those sights every day, I guess what? No, it's still wonderful. That was our number 4 video of the week. That was our number 5 video of the week. Our number 4 video of the week is coming up right now. And it is our former number 2 music video by Jonas Lawrence Band, Verona Corona.
I met her at a bar in the Florida Keys. She was right at home and feeling at ease, drinking whiskey and soaking up the sunshine, grooving to the sound of a tropical band, feet in the sand and a smoke in her hand. She knew every word to every song. So go back home, she's on the road. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Verona, why don't you go down to the beaches of Mexico, far from the sleet and snow? Cold Corona, you'd be right at home, singing along to your favorite song. That's where you got to go. Yeah, yeah. Well, we had a few beers and we got to talking, finished our round and we started walking. She knew every joint around this town. It didn't take long, we could start to hear another little band playing by the pier. They waved her in and sat us right inside. Sangria in hand, flowered headband. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Verona, why don't you go down to the beaches of Mexico, far from the sleet and snow? Cold Corona, you'd be right at home, singing along to your favorite song. That's where you got to go. Ontario will miss you so when you're gone. Miss sunshine. Why don't you go down to the beaches of Mexico, far from the sleet and snow? Cold Corona, you'd be right at home, singing along to your favorite song. That's where you got to go. Oh, Verona, why don't you go down to the beaches of Mexico, far from the sleet and snow? With the cold Corona, you'd be right at home, singing along to your favorite song. That's where you got to go. Yeah, yeah.
That's Verona Corona right there, my friend.
Met her at a bar in the Florida Keys. She was right at home and feeling at ease.
Verona Corona. That was quite a party at Music on the Bay. All of those individuals there are my friends, and matter of fact, I'd like to say a shout out to a good friend, Terry Varvel. He's in charge of setting up tents, chairs, tables, markers, lighting. Let's see, what else? I think he's in charge of the portalettes. Oh, that might be George, I don't know, but anyway. Terry Varvel, he's what makes help make Music on the Bay go around and raise all that money for the kids in the Shriners Hospitals for Children. Oh, man, this is the weekly Trop 10. I worked on this so hard today, editing and whatever, and I'm bumping the microphone. I'm just not really good on video. I don't know. But just remember this. A wise radio person told me one time that video is just radio with pictures. So we'll let it hang like that, man, in your mind for a little while. Let's go on to the next Trop 10 choice of our poll voters. It's number 3 in the countdown. This countdown is sponsored by Healthcare News and the Health Genie, Mr. Dale Clemons, Mr. Chip Bell and the Jake Sullivan series. ChipBellAuthor.com. There's the QR code on the TV, folks. Point your phone right there and go ahead and order all of his books. 14 or 15 of them now. I'm sure he sets me straight from time to time. And of course, our travel agent, the man who sets up our luxury travel for A1A Media. Future European tours, Caribbean tours, you name it. Where do you want to go? We're going to go. Join us for luxury travel, and let's fill all them bucket wishes up, okay? Let's do it. And of course, our original sponsor, the man of the hour, as always, and he is the best realtor in the Keys. And this comes from a man with a real estate background myself for many years. I've seen him at a closing. I have seen him at one that fell apart, and because he was there, it came together beautifully. And because the right people were put in place by him to close it. Michael Marinelli, the real estate conch. We're proud of him. I'll just tell you, 305-439-7730. It's time for number 3, Juke Johnson, written by Alvy King. Listen to this one, boys and girls.
We took refuge in a motel on the shore. The wind, rain, and thunder danced against the door. She whispered to me, it's never been like this before. As our wet clothes and inhibitions piled up on the floor. We knew it wouldn't last, storms never do. Just holding on until the night was through. Bodies kissed by the sun. We were falling like the rain. We were loving up a storm. Back to the real world, out the sunshine came. She went back to the beach and I got on a plane. These days my life is different, don't travel anymore. Every time I see that lightning, It takes me to the shore. We knew it wouldn't last. Storms never do. Just holding on until the night was through. Bodies kissed by the sun. We were falling like the rain. We were loving up a storm. Falling like rain, falling like thunder in our hearts, lightning in our veins, shelter in my arms. In the wind, rain, and thunder, we were loving up a storm. Bodies kissed by the sun. We were falling like the rain. We were loving up a storm. Shelter in each other's arms. We were falling like the rain. We were loving up a storm. Loving up a storm.
Mr. Juke Johnson right there with that Loving Up a Storm. Amazing. As you can see from this shot here, I'm sort of kicked back and relaxing a little bit. I'm going to have a little drink and listen to some country picking. What do y'all think? Here we go. Just absolutely wonderfully relaxing, and thanks again for joining the Radio A1A Studios and A1A Media Network on YouTube and Music Cloud Media, our pay-per-view channel. That's what's showing right there, the live pay-per-view. This is my little studio down here in the Florida Keys in Isla Mirada at the 81-mile marker. And I've got a squeaky chair, and I've got, that ain't squeaky there. I usually do most of my programming over here, right this part of the studio. I don't wear shoes when I broadcast. Never, ever, ever. All of you out there trying to look up my dress, I'm a little bit put out by that. Don't do that, please. But those are my legs and my feet. And you can actually see me operating this awesome equipment of this TV studio here. Really cool. This is the audio side, and this is the video side. This audio side is controlled right here, so I can bring anything up I want to, even Daryl Clanton. Yeah. You know why? Because Daryl Clanton's number 2 this week in the Trop 40 Countdown. Yes. Number 2. See, I'm bumping the microphone. It's a little too close in here. Stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the top 2 in our top 10 countdown of the Tropical Americana music videos for the week ending May the 20th, 2020. Here's Daryl Clanton. Ain't Life a Beach?
guys know Darryl Clinton?
Sure, we've known him for a long time.
Yeah, he's a good friend of ours. Let me get this straight. He plays music at the beach every day, right?
Yeah, when he's not doing that, he's fishing.
Ain't life a beach?
It's 85 degrees, sun is shining. What a beautiful day this is to be living my life in. I think I'll go to the seashore and party with my friends. Then tomorrow, do it all over again. Well, ain't life a beach? Ain't life a beach? Tough way to go. Tough way to go. Here by the ocean, there ain't no snow. Ain't life a beach? Ain't life a beach? I think I'm gonna scream. Lord have mercy, living this tropical dream. I gotta face the fact, this is how it is. I made my choices, so this is how I live. Take out my boat and I fish all day. Then when nighttime falls, party that sucker away. And ain't life a beach? Ain't life a beach? A tough way to go. Tough way to go. Down by the ocean, there ain't no snow. Ain't life a beach? Ain't life a beach? I think I'm gonna scream. Gonna scream. Lord have mercy, living that tropical dream. And I'm really working awful hard here in the sun and sand. I want to be the kind of guy to do the best I can. Ain't life a beach? Ain't life a beach? Tough way to go. Tough way to go. Here by the ocean, ain't no snow. Ain't life a beach? Ain't life a beach? I think I'm gonna scream. Gonna scream. Lord have mercy, living that tropical dream. Life a beach, ain't life a beach? Tough way to go, tough way to go. Here by the ocean, there ain't no snow, ain't no snow. Ain't life a beach, ain't life a beach? I think I'm gonna scream, gonna scream. Lord have mercy, living that tropical dream. I said, Lord have mercy, living that tropical dream. Lord have mercy.
Welcome back, everybody, to the studios of Radio A1A. Did you enjoy that? That was Bert, Sassy, and all their kids, and just a bunch of friends around Tori's Cafe. I should have worn my Tori's Cafe t-shirt tonight. That's in Clearwater. Good people there. The best breakfast in the Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater area. No doubt about it. That's where you go. More songs have been written in Tori's Cafe in the Trop 40 countdown than I believe in any one place of all the thousands of songs that have gone through there. More songs have been written in that cafe than any. So now we're back to our countdown. See, I've got a new boom ordered, but the Chinese have stopped doing business or sending us anything over here. So all this stuff is Chinese. So we're making do with what we can, and that's okay. How are y'all doing out there? I hope you're well. It's been a new experience for us all. That's for sure. But music makes it better, doesn't it? I don't know what would we have done without the music. I can't. There is no world without it, none whatsoever. And if you lean that over to a tropical style song with those palm trees and all of the things that come with an island style living, accommodations, food, clothes, it is different, folks. It changes your life when you actually can come breathe nice trade winds, salt air, and pristine gin clear water. The Keys look what will be welcoming the June the 1st visitors to the Keys is waters that have not been how can I say this? We have not been overly, affected by tourism in our reefs and our waters, and everything. The water's cleared, the air has cleared. It's amazing. There's no trash anywhere. I wish we could keep the Keys like this for us all the time, but it's always that balance, folks, with the Florida Keys. We're gonna have everybody come on down and enjoy it, or are we going to protect what's here? Over commercialize it like some places have been. I hope not. You still can't build anything over 4 stories in the Keys. I think it should stay like that. But that's my soapbox, and I usually deliver that before the number 1 song. And the number 1 song this week is also one of those individuals that I had an opportunity to really get to know well. And I believe we did get to know each other pretty well at Music on the Bay. We spent a lot of time talking, not as much as we would like to have talked shop, but just talking to get to know one another, and him watch what I do and me watch how he motivates. His name is Ray Boone. He had 5 Trop 40 songs in the chart this past week. This is a former number 1 Trop 40 song. It is number 1 this week in the May 20th, 2020 weekly Trop 10 music video poll. Ray Boone and Mile Zero.
South down A1A, watching squall over Florida Bay. Gotta get away from these Miami blues. Glad you came along with me too. Stopping mile marker 884. Dipping toes right there in the shore. Rag top down, wind in our hair. Hey baby, we're halfway there. We're gonna drink up rum margaritas. Escape to the Keys. It's different down there. Cruising Duval, coconuts and tiki bars. Watch the sun going down on Mallory Square. Having a good time finding our southernmost soul. Down to the island at Mile Zero. Channel 5, make you wanna come alive. Blue-green water of the Caribbean, feel that sun tan your skin. Marathon Island, Big Pine Key, tequila or rum. We're gonna drink up rum margaritas. Escape to the Keys, it's different down there. Cruising Duval, coconuts and tiki bars. Watch the sun going down on Mallory Square. Having a good time, finding our southernmost soul. Down to the island at mile 0. It's Rick's for Bloody Mary morning. Hear that rooster crowing, living so free. If you're a stuffed shirt, let this be a warning. A conk's life, you live out your fantasy. It's a fantasy. We're gonna drink up rum margaritas, escape to the Keys, it's a party down there. Cruising Duval, coconuts and tiki bars. Watch the sun go down on Mallory Square. Having a good time, finding our southernmost soul. Down to the island at mile 0. Drink up rum margaritas. Escape to the Keys, it's a party down here. Cruising Duval, coconuts and tiki bars. Watch the sun going down on Mallory Square. Having a good time, finding our southernmost soul. Down in Key West at mile 0. Down in Key West at mile 0.
What a great countdown this week! Congratulations, Ray Boone, mile 0. It's right down the road here, 81 miles due southwest. Check it out, look at the map, it goes west. Key West is directly south of Cleveland, Ohio. This is the weekly Top 10 video countdown. We would like to, of course, thank some really important people, and the first one of the night is my friend Michael Marinelli, the Florida Keys real estate conch, and he really is that. And when he gets your case to find you a property, when he takes you on as a client, nothing but fun. Nothing but fun in the process of finding your paradise and your bucket list place to live in the Florida Keys. Of course, it wouldn't be the same around here without this kind of reading material. The reading material is that by Chip Bell, chipbellauthor.com, and the Jake Sullivan series of books, all named after a Jimmy Buffett song. A whole series of Jake Sullivan books written by Chip Bell. Good guy, good guy. And don't forget my friend David Hartman from Fantastic Endeavors. That's your luxury travel guy. If you want to go on a Carnival cruise, call Carnival. You want to go on a luxury cruise? And surprisingly for not much more? That's David Hartman, Fantastic Endeavors. What is your bucket wish trip? That's what he wants to know. And he is a licensed independent travel agent. We're a licensed independent radio station. Michael Marinelli is a licensed independent real estate agent. And, of course, Chip Bell is just a licensed independent attorney writing good books about tropical stuff. And also, we'd like to thank Dale Clemens from the Health Genie. Go to the front of the Radio A1A site and listen to our healthcare news delivered by him and Dr. Bob McClellan, and our news daily on Radio A1A. Tune in next week at 7 o'clock for the Trop 10 countdown at this same studio right here. And if you get a chance, grab these apps. If you want the radio, go to Radio A1A or Cruising Country. Cruising Country Radio is wonderful, independent, singer-songwriter country music. And then on that computer you see there are the A1A apps that allow you to see all of those. The A1A app has the radio apps and, of course, our TV streaming app on YouTube. And soon it will have our pay-per-view app and all those things that we're going to put there for you. It's been a pleasure again, folks, bringing this to you, the weekly Trop 10. And have I forgotten any sponsors? Oh, thanks to Music Cloud Media. Thank you, Jody, for your help in all you've done in editing and marketing all that we do. Most of what we do. But most of all, take a look at this, folks. That's the May 6, 2020 Trop 10. That's supposed to be tonight's. As you can tell, I have been at it a little long today. But I am wearing sufficient coverage. Coverage for the keys, that is. Y'all have a great rest of your week. Join Lyle Wilson and Sonia for the Trop 40 Countdown, Sunday at noon. And then Monday, join us for some really special programming with David Hartman and enjoy the journey coming to you from the Keys. What else is going on? What? No. Jimmy Buffett? No. You wonder what he does during the pandemic. Is he yachting around or whatever? Jimmy, give us a call. Invite us out there. We'll broadcast live stream from your yacht. Damn sure will, as they say. On behalf of everybody at A1A Media, I'm Harry T. Thank you for watching and being a part of this amazing night.